this chance to come and worship and praise you. Thank you for waking us this morning.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Giving us another day.
Yes.
A day where we realize that this is the day that you made.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
And in spite of all things, we praise and worship you.
Yes, Lord.
In spite of health, in spite of sickness, in spite of troubles, in spite of all. Because you are worthy of all of our praise.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
We thank you now, Lord. We ask, Lord, that you would speak again your words. Create in us a clean heart, renew within us the right spirit. That all that is said and done, that you may get the glory. It is in your name, the name of Jesus, that we pray. Amen. 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 Give the Lord a hand clap of praise, if you will. Oh Lord, again is so worthy of our praise on this day. So worthy. As we have gathered today, on this the Lord's Day, as our children go to our children's church, we thank God again, certainly, for Caden Johnson that came and was baptized this morning. We thank God certainly for his mother,
Amen.
certainly again, and grandmother-in-law. Again, say I want to thank the mothers again for this past Friday. We always have a beautiful fellowship, and we went to Pruitt's in Lone Oak. We had a good meal. I just thank God again, certainly for each of you. Amen. I want to call our attention this morning, afternoon now it is, to Job chapter 13, in verse 15. Job 13 and 15. I know that there is a word that will encourage our hearts and motivate us to continue in the faith. How many of you know that there are times when we need to be encouraged to continue in the faith?
Yes.
The only way that we will be able to sustain us, ourselves, our faith, is that you must have a made-up mind. In Job 13 and 15, Job says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain mine own ways before him. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. And that's what I want to just talk about this morning, this afternoon, on this thought, a made-up mind. You see that there are so many that serve the Lord only when things are going well. There are so many that can join in praise unto the Lord our God when there is no sickness, no problems, no issues, when everything is set to cruise control. They can praise and worship the Lord. But how many of you know that we all will experience problems and situations and things in life, that it's going to come a time that you got to have your mind made up, because if your mind is not made up, you ain't going to last. I think I'll say it again. If your mind is not made up, you are not going to last. You are not going to stand the test if your mind is not made up. For there are many who try to serve the Lord and they serve him wishy-washy. In other words, it don't matter to them how or if they serve him or if they praise him, if they give him thanks, if they go out to the house of the Lord on Sunday or Wednesday. There are those that will not, because it does not matter whether they go or not. Their mind is not made up. But I remember the time that our folk had a made up mind. They may not have had much, but guess what? Their minds were steadfast on the Lord, and they made their way out to the house of prayer. There are problems and situations that come in life, but in order to make it, you must have your mind made up. Somebody said, make up your mind. That's true. You got to make up your mind, regardless of what your neighbors do, regardless of what someone else does. You have to make up your mind that I am going to serve the Lord, and I'm going to serve him not only when things are going well, but I'm going to serve him even though he slay me. When problems come, I'm going to serve him. I am not going to turn my back on the Lord. I said when problems come. You got to make up your mind and say that I'm not going to stop serving the Lord just because there are problems or issues that come in life. Job said, my mind is made up. For Job said, though the Lord slay me. And Job went through some things. All of his possessions were taken. All of his kids were killed. But Job said, yet I'm going to serve the Lord. I'm going to trust in him regardless that whatever problem that comes in life. Job said, if it ain't one thing, it's another, but I am not going to turn my back on the Lord because my mind is made up. I think it's important that we take a note that Job said, possessions don't mean nothing to me. There are a lot of folk that possessions mean everything to them. You might as well say amen, that there are some folk that we know today that if we had been in the same situation again that Job, that all of these things were taken away from them, they would have done as if many others, even Job's own wife had said, that you ought to just curse God and die. But I say that when you got your mind made up and you know that it wasn't nobody but the Lord who brought you through every situation and every circumstance, that the Lord will bless you and be able to give you more stuff than you had in the beginning. I think you'll be able to realize that God said that he shall restore things. You ain't got to worry about nothing if you got your mind made up and your heart is stayed on Jesus. See, folk got their mind on everything else, but we got to have our mind made up about Christ. We must believe that what? All things work together, what? For the good of those that what love the Lord and what called according to his purpose. You got to believe, and you cannot get carried away by the things that happen to you in life. Things just happen sometimes in life. Job had done nothing wrong, but things sometimes happen in life, but you got to have a resolute mind that you are not going to give up on God, because God will not ever give up on you. Job knew that he served a faithful and a just God, a merciful God, and God would not do him wrong. Job knew that, and we must know that same thing, even while we are going through things. And there was something on the other, that if it ain't one thing, it's another. But even when you're going through things, you got to know that God is a just, he's a truthful and faithful and merciful God, and God always knows what is best for us. We don't even know what's best for us. We think we know. But I tell you that I believe, I'm like the old folks said, that I'm just crazy enough to take God at his word. That my mind again is made up, because they knew, like Job knew, can't nobody do us like God can. He is a faithful, he is a just and a merciful God, that even when we do him any kind of way, God is what? Still faithful and merciful unto us. Look at what he did this morning. He woke us up this morning. Nothing but God's grace and mercy, because we haven't all that we should do, but look at his grace and mercy. Job said, I know that I'm going to trust in the Lord, even though this body shall be destroyed. If God shall destroy it, he said that I know that all things work together for the good. Job said, my mind is made up. And I tell you, you live in a day and time that you got to have your mind made up. Because guess what? Now it's unpopular to go to church.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to say it one more time.
That's right.
It is unpopular to go to church. Have you ever had folks to wonder why you going to church so much? They'll tell you that too. They're bold enough. You see, Satan and his evil forces and angels are bold enough to confront us about our going and our righteousness, but we are not bold enough to confront them. We are ashamed to stand up and tell them that I know the Lord and my mind is made up. We so wishy-washy. We can be convinced. Well, you know, I don't think I'm going to serve the Lord. I'm going to turn and go back where I come. Well, not the right answer. Because God is faithful. God is just. He is merciful. And he knows and he loves those that give themselves unto him.
That's right.
Job said, my mind is made up. Job said, all these things that have happened to me, Job said, you know what, I'm not worried about all these things. Job said, I'm not worried about these things. And you know, every morning, I used to hear my grandmother say that every day brings about his own problems. If you think yesterday's problem was something, guess what? Today, before this day is over with, somebody's going to experience something. But you know what? If you got your mind made up, you can boldly approach the throne of grace and say, Lord, I know that whatever comes my way, you have already worked it out, and if God has worked it out, why are you worried about it? Joseph, my mind is made up that God is going to work it out. And look, when problems come, calamities come, you see, the devil thought, you know, I take away his house, I take away his money, I take away the resources. He may not be so disturbed, but if I hit home, you see, all the other things, he said, if I get inside the house, you see, if he said all these things, he may not have been worried about the ox, the cattle, and all of that, the money, and all of that, the gold. He might not have been too disturbed. But if I can get to his children, if I can get in the house, if I can get in there, if I can cause them and bring death upon them, he says, then what? What will you do then? You see, it's easy to serve the Lord when things are going well. Remember I said that? It's easy when you got everything, when your children are in good health and your parents and everybody's in good health. But when problems come, what you gonna do? Job said you better have your mind made up. Job said you gotta have your mind made up. When you're going through, it ain't the time to be trying to make up your mind. But before you go through the storm, before you go through the fire, you got to have your mind made up. Did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego wait till they got in the fire to make up their minds?
No.
Before they even got in the fire. They said, we know that our God is able, and it don't matter what you may do. If God may deliver us, God may not deliver us, but God is still able. It makes no difference. They weren't worried about. And guess what? When you trust in God, when your mind is made up and you stand on your faith, it does not matter what others may say. God will see you through it. Job said, too many wishy-washy Christians. And he said that the time is going to come right now that there's an assault against the people of God, Christians all over the world, and we got folk at the highest levels of government that don't care nothing about Christianity. And so we need to understand that you got to have your mind made up that you're going to know that God, all things work together for your good, even when you don't understand it. Job even got to the point where it seemed like that God was his enemy. Now you think about that. Think about that, Reverend. Come on. That so much stuff can come upon you sometimes. You tried. Job knew he had not done anything wrong, and yet you're trying to do the very best that you can to live for Christ.
That's right. Come on, preach it.
Then when you try to do your best, when you're trying to do your best, and not in the eyes of man, but I'm talking about because man is never satisfied in what you may do, but I'm talking about when you're trying to do your best in the eyes of God.
That's right.
Then yet problems come, and then like I said, it's something when it's all around you on the outside, but when it gets close by to your very own flesh and blood, Job began to feel that it seemed like it's hard. The God is my enemy, and even sometimes your friends. That's why I say you have to be careful who you associate with. Because your friends will come and say, well, you know what? No, you got to, something is wrong. You know you ain't nothing wrong. Right relationship with God. Just because you have a good relationship with God does not mean that problems will not come. That's why you got to have your mind made up. You know you got some problems. There are problems that people, again, have in the home, and I oftentimes reminded that even though everybody in here look good this morning, you're beautiful, you're handsome and kind and all, but yet there are some problems and issues that each of us may face again in life. You need not fool yourself. You got issues. But Job said you better have your mind made up, because when the problem comes, if you're not careful, you will find yourself slipping, getting further away from the Lord instead of getting closer. Job said, though he slay me. That's a powerful word. Though he slay me, though my life temporary. Job knew that life is temporary in itself. Job wasn't worried about life. He said, though he slay me, yet will I serve him. Yet will I trust him. Job said, I don't care how bad it may look, I'm going to trust in the Lord. And the word trust means to wait. I'm just going to wait on the Lord.
Yeah, wait.
You see, when you trust, you wait on him.
Patience.
You ain't got to do nothing else. That patience, you ain't got to do nothing else but simply wait. I'm talking about if you trust in the Lord, you can just wait on him. Stay. Don't be busy about it doing something else, but wait, even though he may be delayed. You remember the story about the virgins, 10 virgins, 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. They waited on the Bible, they had to tarry, they had to wait. That's it. They didn't have any oil. Some of the 5 didn't have enough oil while they waited. And they had to go into the marketplace and buy. And by the time by then the bridegroom come, I say they waited without any delay. And so it is when we trust in the Lord, we can wait on him without any delay, without any hesitation of mind, to simply wait on him, because all things work together for our good. You got to have a made up mind. Job said, yet will I trust in him. He didn't just trust in anything.
That's right.
We have on our money and our currency, in God we trust. But he said, I'm going to put my trust in God. When you trust God, it doesn't matter about circumstances. It doesn't matter about situations. When things come upon you, you can say, I'm going to trust in the Lord. God's got it. And if you know God's got it, you ain't got to worry about it yourself. He will make your enemies even become your footstool. If you trust in him, you ain't got to worry about no situation. You trust in him. He'll get you through school. You trusted him on that job. He will give you favor even on that job. They were singing about favor. God will give you favor even while you're in Egypt. He don't have to wait to bring you out of Egypt, but God can give you favor in Egypt. If you got trust in him, you got a made up mind. God will do what no one else can do. We invite you to come. The invitation is extended. We invite you to come this morning. Amen. Invite you to come while you have a chance. Oh.